So I just wanted to showcase a few parts of my prototype here. So the history of the water distance and ppm measurements are all stored in this file here called sensorhistory.txt. And this is a massive file, and you don't really want to be taking up a lot of bandwidth and sending every data point to a web server. There's just no need. So we created a graph to analyze this data using matplotlib, pyplot, and I mean, as you can imagine, we essentially separated out each of the tabs, and you add each of the data points to the X and Y axis, and when you run create sensor history.python, it'll create this file, which it's very useful to monitor how your plants are doing over time. So I just wanted to showcase again the program that appends the previous sensor data to sensorhistory.txt, which is this big file. Is all here, and so I start measuring, and when I'm sending data to the database running on Firebase, what I'll do is you have to put in your credentials, you have to add these other things, and essentially it'll read a second from the last line, and that will send it. In my opinion, that's recent enough, right? And it'll actually read through that sensorhistory.txt to get that data. So here, I'm just going to run if I do desktop, see programs, and then I do /send, Python. I do the send to Firebase. What's going to happen is it's going to read through this entire document, and then it should be submitting these last values here. And so you could see the ultrasonic sensor, there's nothing in front of it. So it's getting big values. So that's supposed to be in inches. I'm going to run that. And it sends it about every 30 seconds. So I'm going to show the database running on my computer. And you can see the ppm sensor, and that's an especially high number for the ultrasonic sensor, but it's, it's fine. You can see it gets updated, and then I'll show if I make a huge change here. You can see, the measured distance is 1, right? It's 1 inch. it should be sending that data directly, focus, to Firebase like that.